What are my 10 best bets for week 2? I have USC minus 28.5 versus Georgia Southern. This should be the lock of the week. Georgia Southern looked so bad against Fresno State. They got beat by Fresno State by 28. USC just scored 70 on an FBS team. And who knows what USC will do to Georgia Southern. Give me Illinois minus 2.5 versus Duke. I know it could be a trap game on the road, but I just trust that Illinois squad, their veteran team. I trust them to win this game. I think they can win the line of scrimmage and win this game. I'm taking Syracuse minus 6.5 versus UConn. I expect Syracuse to have a very good offensive showing. It's early in the season. Syracuse is going to get rolling. They had a pretty good second half against Tennessee. Look for them to win this game pretty big. Give me Oregon minus 29.5 versus Oklahoma State. They've had injury problems with the quarterback, and Oklahoma State is just not the same team anymore. I think Oregon will win this game big like they did in week 1. Clemson won 66-20 last season against App State. I think they covered the minus 33.5 versus Troy. Troy's not the same team anymore, and they went 4-8 last season. I think we see a big game from that Clemson offense, and the defense is much better this season. Give me Alabama minus 36.5 versus U on the road. That's just a small line, and Alabama should win this game big. They're just way more talented, and they're going to bounce back. Give me the under 50.5 for Kentucky versus Ole Miss. This game was super low scoring last season. There's going to be a lot of running the ball in this game. I expect it to be as bit sloppy as teams are early in the season. Both these teams haven't really been tested yet. I think it will be under in this game. I love Kansas plus 6.5 versus Missouri on the road. I trust them to keep this game close. In fact, I think they're going to win it. Jalen Daniels is super experienced. He's ready for this spot, and I think Kansas's offensive and defensive line is being underestimated. This is Lance Leipold's best team yet. They will beat Missouri. Just watch their highlights the first 2 weeks. Kansas looked really good. Texas Tech minus 48.5 versus Kent State should hit. I know it's a pretty high point spread, but Kent State is just that bad. Texas Tech scored 67 in week 1. Kent State is just as bad as the other team they played. Kent State almost lost to an FCS team in week 1. Texas Tech should win this game big. I think they'll cover. And finally, who wouldn't take Western Kentucky plus 7.5 versus Toledo with the way Western Kentucky has looked? 7.5 is a high point spread. Toledo looked a bit shaky in week 1. They showed some good things, but Western Kentucky has looked lights out on offense, and I think they are establishing a run game as well. Watch out for Western Kentucky in the points. They might outright win this game.